another video, and today we are back playing Kidnapped Girl. It's been like, I don't know how long since I last played the game. But what we're doing today is we're gonna try getting the second ending. This video might be shorter because, yeah, I'm not gonna play through the whole game. I'm just gonna go to the parts that like I already did. And I don't know if this is new or not, but this one has voice acting. Yeah, it has voice acting, but I'm not entirely sure if that's new or not. I don't think it had voice acting last time. So we're gonna go through every choice and stuff. And yeah. And also something that was like, so yeah, whatever. Let's just this was the first choice. It says ask if she's alright and keep silent. I picked ask if she's alright last time. So it's I looked at her in silence. She looked back at me. We looked into each other's eyes for a long time until she was the first to break the silence. But yeah, that's already been shown. Now we're at the second choice. The second one was, yeah, this video is gonna be like a few minutes long. It's like, it's gonna be really short. I don't even know. No. If there was not, no, there was nothing like that, and he hurt me. I picked he hurt me last time, so let's pick the first one. No, nothing like that happened. Well, I thought so. Don't worry, it's just a joke. The conversation was interrupted by the doorbell. And that was that, I guess. Oh shit, I keep doing that. And then I guess we should do the last one. This choice was not in the original game whenever I played it for some reason. It was really weird. But I looked back and I did not see this choice there. I was like, what? It says pretend to be a rapist or blackmail her with her favorite food. So I'm gonna do the blackmail her first. Then I'll do the other one. Then I guess you won't mind if I eat your favorite Eggos. What? Don't you dare! She immediately stood up. The weakness of a sweet tooth. I didn't notice when we started talking again, except for the morning rise. Alice was the first to start the conversation. I think she's already forgiven me for stabbing her. She told me something at breakfast. Clive, I love you. I know. Yes, I do know. I continued to eat with an indifferent face. I understand that you are disgusted to date a girl who has slept with other men for money, but after I was kidnapped, I gave it up. Please give me a chance. It's not about that. You're just not my type. Not your type? Then why did you decide to kidnap me? I already explained, because you didn't talk to anyone in class. I was sure that the quiet girl would be the perfect victim. Fool! Yes. She stood up and snuggled up behind me. I could feel her breasts against my back. Please let me eat in peace. So, you're gay? No. Any guy wouldn't mind being hugged like that by a girl. It's just that I'm different from normal guys because you're gay. No. I probably read this part already, but I'm not sure. Then you are impotent. Also incorrect. I understand that you want to become a monk. I understand that you want to become a monk. In response, I just didn't say anything. She was behind me, but only for a short time. Clive, one day I'll seduce you and you will be mine. Well, good luck. I can recommend suitable literature. Fool. I didn't want to admit it, but I like spending time with her. I am glad that we have started communicating again. And yet, she's not my type. I don't want our relationship to go any further than friendship. If Alice wants to seduce me, then I will do my best to prevent it. One day, she'll come to terms with it, and we'll just be friends. That was the first ending. I gotta try getting the second one, so we're going back. I'm picking that other option. Can I click load, please? Let me load it. There we go. Going back here. And now I'll pretend to be the... I spun Alice around to face me. Pinned her hands to the mattress and hovered over her. Are you still sure? Alice smiled slightly and closed her eyes. She didn't resist. Hell, it's a thrill. Alice laughed. I let go of her hands. But once I did, she immediately pushed me onto my side and pulled me close. Her embrace kept me stuck. Clive, come lie down with me for a bit. I sighed. Just 5 minutes and then get up, okay? Yeah. So we lay together on the small mattress face to face. Today Alice behaved differently. When did her resentment go? Has she stopped resenting me for hurting her? If that's the case, fine. After that incident, I still felt guilty, so I decided to meet her halfway for now. I was embarrassed that only Alice was hugging me, so I also took her in my arms in response. She snuggled closer to me. Burying her face in my chest, I inhaled a faint fragrance and ran one hand through her hair. Our eyes met. Alice stroked my cheek with her hand and slowly moved her lips to mine. She stole my first kiss. 1 second and it was all over. Alice moved slightly away, timidly looking into my eyes. Ha! There was confusion and indecision on her face. But when she saw my reaction, she flashed a smile and hugged me even harder. And our lips met again. Her hands went under my shirt, sliding down my back. Alice caresses me, stroked me, and never stopped kissing me. Succumbing to passion, she began to undress me, almost ripping off my clothes. Wait! I stopped Alice. She gave me a puzzled look. I'm not ready for this yet. What? Clive, you're a very strange guy. Maybe I am. Alice giggled. Okay, I'll be waiting. Until then, I will try to speed up this moment. She kissed me again. Her kiss is so nice. Does this mean that we are now considered a couple? Well, shoot. I think it's okay if I'm with her. Not for long. I am sure that in time, the first love will pass. She will understand what I really am, and she will leave me. You got it. I'll be with you. So we're dating? Yes. Alice smiled and jumped up to hug me. You are very cool, Clive. After giving me enough of a squeeze, she got off. Okay, let's go have breakfast. Taking her warm hand, I led my new girlfriend into the kitchen. After heating the risotto and putting 2 plates on the table, I sat down. And as soon as I started eating, Alice plopped down on my lap, turned to face me, and put her arms around my neck. Let me feed you. Her face was too close. I turned away in embarrassment. I'd rather eat by myself. Don't look at me like that. Clive, you're so cute when you're embarrassed. She took my plate. Open your mouth and close your eyes. Calm down, let me eat by myself. Clive, just once, please. I sighed, opened my mouth and closed my eyes. Something got into my mouth. Something soft and wet. It's not food. It's a tongue. I opened my eyes and wanted to move away from Alice, but it was too late. She firmly clung to my lips. Her tongue slid all over my mouth. She moved smoothly and unhurriedly. Along, around, across, chaotic. She touched my teeth, touching the inside of them. The movements of her deft tongue was also focused on my lips. Alice not only stroked my tongue, but also slightly nibbled, sucked, even making quick but short movements with the tip, okay? I was the most sensitive when it when it touched the outer and inner areas of the lip. The frenulum, the tip and the back of the tongue cheeks. My whole body literally shook. My heart pounded. Alice's finger went into my hair and the other hand drove across my neck, shoulders, back, torso. Then put their hands under my skirt. Finally, she pulled the tongue way back on affected points, slightly licking the contours of my lips, and halted the tongue action. Alice continued to kiss, but in the unusual way, slowing in pace, easing the force of the touches until the lips were barely touching. She gently pulled away from me. What do you think? Like it? I went completely limp and fell helplessly into my chair. Not at all. Actually, I was very pleased, but I didn't want to admit this fact at all. By the look on your face, you melted with pleasure. I turned away. Ha! Are you embarrassed again? In response, I roughly pushed Alice off my lap. That's enough. We need to finish this before it gets cold. Oh, right. Alice had calmed down. While we were having breakfast, a thoughtful look came over her face. What are you thinking? Just thinking about how happy I've become. Happiness means... If you think about it, I am also happy now. But this is only a short-term effect. It will pass when we get tired of each other. It will probably happen in a few days, because we are too different. We have no common interests of a similar nature, or at least of the past. And psychologically, we are not suited to each other. I think we'll be separated within a month. A month later. I knew I was gonna do that because it's a month later. I have to click it. Clive. Oh shoot, what did I click? I don't know. Clive, get up. When I opened my eyes, I saw Alice leaning over me. Make breakfast. Did you wake me up just to eat? Exactly. You can do without food. I'm wrapped in a blanket. Clive, she fell on top of me. You're heavy. Didn't they teach you not to say such rude things to girls? You're an exception. Cheeky. Alice started shaking me. Stop it or you won't get food for sure. She stopped immediately. How easy it is to manipulate her. I wrapped myself up tighter and continued to sleep. However, Alice didn't give up and just changed her tactics. She lay down next to me and crawled under my blanket. Go away! I won't leave. You are cold and will steal my warmth. I've already taken over this territory, so if you want to escape the cold, you'll have to get up and get dressed. I can just wait for you to get warm too. But then we will both become hot, and then you will have to get up to save yourself, not from the cold, but from the heat. Annoying. I gave her a good shove off the bed, and Alice fell to the floor with a crash. Ow, it hurts, Clive. Not my problem. Okay, since you don't want to feed me, I won't join your sadistic game all week. Eh? Damn, this is serious. Wait a minute, not this. I'm getting up. In the end, I had to stand up. While we were eating, Alice called to me. Clive, you have a dark face. Is it? Yes. Are you offended? I was just kidding, of course. I will never give up your games because I wanted you to love me more. A slight. I will love you even without these games. I want more love. So I will do anything for you. Just don't turn into a yandere. Maybe I already am. How come? I love you to death. Oh no, she smiled sweetly, pulls out a knife. It's been a month since we started dating. I remember thinking at the time that we would break up in a few days, but my calculations were wrong. We have found common interests, and I still feel more pleasure than annoyance when I talk to her. In the end, I fell in love with her. Maybe we'll break up in a year. A year later. Happy Alice. Ending number 2. Yeah. Well, that was the game. That was the game. We're at the credits now. Potatoes laying on my bed. Well, guys, I'm gonna end the video there. So, guys, hope you liked the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Yeah, subscribe to me if you haven't already. And comment down below what game you want me to play. Yes. The next video, it might be another World's Ends Club video, but I'm not sure. Just comment down below. I want to know what games you guys want to see me play, and I'll play them. Probably. I might play them. I'm not entirely sure, but I will see you all in the next video. Peace out. Bye bye. ねえあなたには見えないことばかり私は見えてることを知ら